And I see in the realm of the spirit where the government now begin to pay. People that have cases before will now bring up their case and they will go to court. They will say, obey the rule of law. And by obeying the rule of law, people will be paid for one damage or the other. These are the things that is about to unfold in the realm of the spirit. And then the government now come begging and come crying and saying to the people, we are sorry, we are sorry, we are sorry, we are sorry. Now we are going to do this, that. And that makes the atmosphere now change. And what the people have yearned for over the years now come to pass. They threw thing that people are praying for, where people can now say, okay, this is where we want to belong, this is where we want to belong, this is where we want to belong. And the discussion that have been avoided for many, many years, the discussion have been avoided for several months and several years and several times, now become the order of the day. And discussion is done and everybody agree and people decide how they want to live, whether to go on their own or to stay or whatever. These are the things that are written in the realm of the spirit. Because the government is going to pay a lot of people. Money they will pay and pay and pay. People that have cases before will now bring up their case. And they will go to court. They will say, obey the rule of law. And by obeying the rule of law, people will be paid for one damage or the other. These are the things that is about to unfold in the realm of the spirit, where you begin to hear that so people are paid, so billions, so millions, so this and so that, and a lot of cases that are piling have been now taken to the court and they begin to pay. That is bad way. Then in the eastern region of Nigeria, I am seeing the people in the eastern region rejoicing and dancing. And I said, what is this rejoicing and dancing? They say, because God has given them the power now to decide what they want. Because all the cases of I see the case now trash out and the matter discharged and acquitted. I'm giving you prophecy of things that I'm seeing in the spiritual board that will surely happen. Now the Lord say, every one of us must learn how to pray and how to stand in the gap, because we are in a time of standing in the gap and standing to pray. Praying and standing in the gap, there are a lot of things put together. Number one is when you are praying, it means that you are interceding. Standing the gap means that you are the person that represents, speaking, talking, doing one work or the other. And at the end of it all, the goal that everybody is having in mind is where we will have good governance, where we will have the amenities, the desired amenities, and all the things that is needed to make human life worth living will now become the order of the day and be put in place, because the grace of God is about to elevate the people. I've given this prophecy before, and the prophecy is already set. You will hear the prophecy and you will see that those prophecies will come to pass at the appointed time. God has said, talk to the business people, because this program has already been ironed that all the business people will have to, have what is called a spiritual intervention in their business. Now, this business people and the business prayer that needed to be done, I am mapping out 3 days special prayer for business people. Business people, you are going to go into a level of prayer. What is the level of prayer? There is what is called the spiritual wind. The spiritual wind is a kind of wind that makes things to influence. How influence? Where you begin to see what is called the price influence in the market. For example, you are buying the liter of fuel or a liter of diesel or a liter of any kind of petroleum product. You see, you are buying at 100 naira or at 160 or 160 something. All of a sudden, you now begin to see 200 and the other one go into 300 and they flew up and they begin to go to a higher price. And this influence of the influential in the market that will make the price of things to go up is going to bring in what is called crippling to so many people's money and so many people's business. And this is where the people need what is called the spiritual backup that will take them out of this very spiritual physical surface of business and anchor their business in the realm of the spirit, where God and God alone helps them to make business and progress in their business. Because in business, 2 ways are needed in business. The IQ and the normal way of business, and then the spiritual backup. If you lack spiritual backup, you will have problem. And also the same thing goes applicable to people working. Because when you are working in a company, the company are just producing or doing whatever they're doing. They're also known as business. You that is working and you're collecting your salary, that is something the employee that employed you, the employer that employed you, that is something is expecting from you, the employee employed. And so you must also pray that in that working place, that this very spiritual way of backup will also come in for God to now help your company or help your business or help your place of work to remain spiritual, to continue to overcome the situations and things that are happening here and there. Because in the realm of the spirit, the world is at the point whereby so many people are going to be having a lot of regret about things that will be happening spiritually to people's business. And so we all need what's called spiritual backup to help us overcome and stay on the top and continue to overcome in every situation. And so based on this, I am going to declare 3-day special prayer. This 3-day special prayer is going to be for 3 days. The 3 days will start from Wednesday. And when it starts Wednesday, this very thing is going to proceed. And it will continue from that Wednesday to Friday. And that is when we are going to run up that prayer. Now, I'm going to be praying for your business names. That is why I have said to you, you take note of the phone number, especially the WhatsApp line that you are going to use, and send us your business name. If you don't have a business name, you send us your name. You are going to be specific about your business, what you need in your business. This business is going to go in a way that you yourself, I'm going to give you what is called the Bible verses to use for this prayer, which we are going to do from Wednesday to Friday next week. And then in this prayer, we are also going to stand in the gap to intercede that every area of our businesses, doors of our businesses that are open, that the enemy is trying to enter through, to use the influentials in the market to drag your business down. We are going to shut those doors. And also we are going to open the door of progress, the door of prosperity, and the door of open doors in your business. So this prayer is for 3 days. And the people that are going to be involved, please make sure the phone number is given to them right on this very channel. The phone number is clear, and that is +234 8034225866. These are the number you have to use to send us your business name, what you want in your business, and then that is the same number that I'm also going to use to also send back to you what is called the Bible verses you are going to use. The prayer starts Wednesday. So it has to start Wednesday. And when it starts Wednesday, it is going to go till Friday. And this prayer, we are going to go straight. Every businessman that is going to connect in this prayer, you are also going to have what is called a seed sowing for that prayer. You are not going to just carry empty hand and enter. You have to connect spiritually with a seed from you. You are going to use it. This is my business name, and this is the seed I'm sowing for this business. When the evil wind is blowing here and there, it must not get to your business. When the evil wind is blowing the place of work, it must not get to your place of work. Whatever the enemy is doing, you are going to send us your place of work name, or your business name, or your name. If you don't have a business name, send us your name. You don't have a place of work, send us your name. You have a place of work, send the name. You have a business name, send the name. I'm going to send you the Bible verses to use, and then you make your own seed for that very special assignment. Why I call it special assignment is that some people are already in the realm of the spirit losing their businesses. Some people are also losing money, but some people are also going to be having what is called prosperity and breakthroughs. What will make this thing to happen? It is what is called spiritual backup. Many people are always saying, oh, man of God, must we pray all the time? Yes, prayer is always. You don't have to pray and keep quiet. You have to keep on praying and keeping yourself spiritual. That is why I told people, I say, it is time everybody must go spiritual. Businessmen must learn how to go spiritual. Spiritual is your connection with your prophet. When you connect with your prophet, you are making your intercession, you are backing everything you are doing spiritually. Then the devil will try and try and try. At the end of all the trying of the enemy, he will lose out because he will never bring you down. That's settled that matter.